Hello, and a very warm welcome back. It's a privilege to gather with you once more in this space, where we delve into the perspectives shaped by a long and thoughtful life. Today, we're touching upon a word that carries significant weight, especially as the years accumulate: legacy. What do we leave behind? What endures after we are gone? Often, when we hear the word legacy, our minds might first jump to material inheritances, property, investments, financial assets passed down to the next generation. And certainly, providing for loved ones in this way, if possible, is a responsible and caring act. But the wisdom gleaned from observing life over many decades often reveals that the most profound, lasting legacies are rarely measured solely in dollars and cents. True legacy, the kind that truly shapes future generations and echoes long after material possessions have faded or been spent, resides in the intangible qualities, values, memories, and impact we impart. As we navigate our later chapters, there's often a natural shift in focus. The drive for personal achievement might soften, and a deeper consideration emerges. What truly matters? What essence of my life, my experiences, my character, do I want to carry forward? This isn't necessarily about grand gestures or public recognition. It's often about the quiet, consistent ways we lived our lives and touched the lives of others. So, let's explore some of these powerful, non-material forms of legacy together, starting with the invisible yet foundational principles that guide our actions. Legacy Aspect 1. Passing down values and ethics. Think about the people who shaped you. Beyond any material gifts, what core values did they instill? Perhaps it was unwavering honesty, a strong work ethic, resilience in the face of adversity, compassion for those less fortunate, the importance of family loyalty, or the courage to stand up for what's right. These ethical foundations, often demonstrated more through consistent action than explicit instruction, become a powerful, living inheritance. The legacy we leave isn't just in what we achieved, but in how we achieved it. Did we conduct our affairs with integrity? Did we treat people fairly? Did we live by the principles we claimed to hold dear? Our children, grandchildren, and those within our sphere of influence observe these things closely, often absorbing them deeply, even unconsciously, living a life aligned with strong, positive values. Kindness, perseverance, honesty, generosity, creates ripples that extend far beyond our immediate presence. Consciously reflecting on the values that are most important to us, and striving to live them out consistently, day by day, is perhaps one of the most potent ways to build a lasting legacy. It's less about lecturing, and more about being the example, sharing stories that illustrate why these values matter, recounting times when integrity was tested, when resilience was required, when kindness made a difference, can also help solidify their importance for the next generation. This ethical inheritance provides a moral compass long after we are gone, guiding future choices and shaping character in profound ways. It's a legacy woven into the very fabric of who they become. Beyond principles, another precious gift we leave behind resides in the realm of memory and narrative. Legacy Aspect 2. The enduring power of stories and memories. What is a family, or even a community, without its stories? The anecdotes passed down, the tales of ancestors, the accounts of overcoming challenges, the funny mishaps, the moments of connection. These narratives are far more than mere entertainment. They are the threads that connect generations, shaping identity, fostering a sense of belonging, and providing context for our own lives. As we age, we become living repositories of history, personal, familial, and sometimes even communal. The memories we hold, The experiences we've lived through are unique treasures. A significant mistake is underestimating the value of these stories or failing to share them. We might think, oh, no one wants to hear my old stories, or my life wasn't that interesting. But often, the seemingly ordinary details of daily life from a different era, the personal accounts of navigating historical events, or the intimate stories of family triumphs and struggles, are precisely what future generations will cherish most. Actively sharing these stories is a vital form of legacy creation. Tell them, make time for conversations where you intentionally share memories with children, grandchildren, or others. Answer their questions honestly. Write them down. Consider jotting down key memories, anecdotes, or even a brief life history. It doesn't have to be a polished masterpiece. Simple notes can be invaluable. Record them. Use audio or video recording tools, often simple apps on a phone, to capture stories in your own voice. Label photos, identify people, places, and dates on old photographs. This context is often lost otherwise. These stories provide roots. They help younger generations understand where they came from, the challenges their forebears faced, the values that shaped their family. They foster connection and create a tapestry of shared identity that endures far longer than any physical object. Don't let these precious narratives fade away. Sharing them is a gift of belonging and understanding. Connected to both values and stories is perhaps the most pervasive legacy of all. The imprint we leave through our very being. Legacy Aspect 3. The impact of character and how we treated others. Introduction. While values guide actions and stories preserve memories, perhaps the most fundamental and deeply felt legacy is simply who we were as people and, crucially, how we made others feel during our time alongside them. Think about the people you remember most fondly. What stands out? Often, it's not their specific achievements or possessions, but their character. Often, it's not their specific achievements or possessions, but their character, their kindness, their humor, their patience, their attentiveness, their reliability, their warmth. People may eventually forget precisely what you said or did, but they rarely forget how you made them feel. Did you make them feel seen, heard, valued, respected, encouraged, or did you leave them feeling diminished, criticized, overlooked, or unimportant? The sum total of our daily interactions, our consistent way of being with others, creates an emotional legacy that reverberates long after specific events fade. Were we generally kind? Were we genuinely interested in others? Were we quick to forgive, or did we hold grudges? Were we supportive during difficult times? Did we offer encouragement freely? Were we reliable and trustworthy? This isn't about striving for sainthood or denying our human flaws. It's about the overall tendency of our character, the prevailing emotional atmosphere we created around us. Cultivating qualities like compassion, empathy, patience, generosity of spirit, and genuine attentiveness in our interactions builds a legacy of positive connection. It contributes to the well-being of those around us in the present and leaves behind memories infused with warmth and goodwill. Conversely, a pattern of negativity, criticism, selfishness, or unkindness leaves a painful emotional residue. Considering the emotional wake we leave behind is perhaps one of the most profound aspects of legacy. It requires ongoing self-awareness and a commitment to treating others with the fundamental respect and kindness we ourselves desire. This legacy of positive human connection is arguably the most impactful inheritance we can offer. While intangible qualities are key, practical skills also form a valuable legacy. Legacy Aspect 4. Passing on skills and traditions. Beyond stories and values, many families and individuals possess unique skills, crafts, recipes, or traditions that enrich life and provide a tangible link to the past. Whether it's the knowledge of how to grow certain vegetables, the art of knitting or woodworking, a treasured family recipe passed down through generations, specific holiday traditions, or even practical life skills like budgeting or basic repairs. These are valuable forms of cultural and familial inheritance. The pitfall is assuming these skills will automatically transfer or letting them fade away due to lack of time or perceived lack of interest from younger generations. Actively teaching these skills, involving younger family members in carrying out traditions, documenting recipes or techniques. These actions ensure continuity and preserve parts of our heritage. This doesn't have to be formal instruction. Cooking together, gardening side by side, fixing something together, celebrating traditions with intention. These shared activities naturally transmit knowledge and create bonding experiences. It shows younger generations that these skills and traditions are valued. This hands-on legacy connects people across time through shared activities and knowledge, grounding them in their roots while equipping them with practical abilities or meaningful rituals. Don't let these unique parts of your heritage disappear. Find ways to actively share them. Finally, sometimes legacy involves contributions that ripple beyond our immediate circle. Legacy Aspect 5. Contributions to community and causes. For some, legacy also involves the impact made on the broader community or contributions to causes they believed in. This could be through volunteering, time, and expertise over many years, as we discussed in the context of purpose, making charitable donations, advocating for important issues, contributing creatively through art or music, or simply being a consistently positive and helpful presence in one's neighborhood or community groups. These actions, driven by a desire to make the world a slightly better place, create ripples of positive influence. While perhaps less direct than family legacies, these contributions demonstrate civic responsibility and a commitment to the collective good. They model active citizenship and can inspire others to get involved. This outward-facing legacy reflects our values in action on a broader stage. Even seemingly small, consistent contributions to community life build social capital and leave the world a little kinder, stronger, or more beautiful than we found it. Conclusion. Weaving your enduring legacy. As we reflect on the idea of legacy, it becomes clear that what truly endures often lies far beyond the confines of a bank account or property deed. The most meaningful legacies are woven from the threads of the values we embodied, the stories we shared, the character we displayed in our interactions, the skills and traditions we passed on, and the contributions we made to the lives of others and our communities. This understanding can bring great peace and focus to our later years. It shifts the emphasis from external accumulation to internal qualities and relational impact. It reminds us that every day offers opportunities to contribute to this deeper, more lasting legacy through simple acts of kindness, integrity, sharing, and connection. It's not about achieving posthumous fame. It's about living a life aligned with our deepest values and leaving behind echoes of love, wisdom, and positive influence. This intangible inheritance is the true measure of a life well lived. A legacy that genuinely enriches the future. What does legacy mean to you beyond the material? What values, stories, or skills do you hope to pass on? Your thoughts are so valuable. Please share them in the comments below. If this perspective on legacy resonated with you, please give the video a like and subscribe to Elderly Wisdom for more reflections on life's deeper meanings. Sharing this might encourage someone else to think about the enduring impact they wish to create. Thank you for joining this thoughtful conversation today. May you find joy and purpose in consciously weaving the threads of your own unique and enduring legacy. Until next time, be well.